name is Jordan Emanuel. I'm 26 years old, and I'm also Playboy's December 2018 Playmate. For 65 years, Playboy has been at the forefront of fighting for personal freedoms like freedom of speech, civil rights, and anything else. So we decided to meet up with members of the community to open up a dialogue about what voting means to them. Let's see what they said. What do you think your biggest hope for the future of our country is?
There are so many new first-time candidates, non-career politicians. There's a record number of women running, LGBT, people from different religions.
I want to see a better vetting process. I want to see more women in power. And not just because they're women, but because they've earned that right.
At least this midterm election, we're electing people going into Congress. So those are the people that people honestly should care more about.
It was actually about a year ago, and it was just really surreal, especially for me because it was something that I always wanted. I just never thought I was going to actually manifest into reality, so it just felt like in that moment I was like embodying a piece of history. To get my attention, I mean, they love playing with, like, shooting the tail, and it's mostly women actually, which was surprising to me, but they love the tail and they love the ears. That's probably the most attention-seeking thing someone has done. So we were shooting in California, and it was a pink motel, which was awesome because I love pink. It was a closed set, and there was only about 7 of us. And at first I was definitely a little nervous, obviously. But as the day progressed, it just became very natural to me, very comfortable to me. It was just like any other shoot except for a huge, iconic brand. There's definitely a few. I love Jenny McCarthy. She's definitely a huge inspiration to me. I love Kelly Monaco. She's on General Hospital. I love soap operas. Carmen Electra is definitely a huge influence, and I always thought she was my first woman crush, I used to say. And I remember seeing her show that she did on MTV later, but those are my top 3. One thing is, I am obsessed with Monopoly. I collect them. I have an unhealthy amount of Monopoly. I take it very seriously. So if anyone wants to challenge me, it's on. Number 2, I love to play mini golf. I have a beach house in Ocean City, Maryland, and one of my favorite things to do is to go to the different themed mini golf, not stations, but places. Third thing is I love Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Favorite show. I think that I am her in my mind, and I named my pet pig after her best friend in the show.
How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Jordan Emanuel in New York, 2019 Playmate of the Year. She is the co-founder of this woman nonprofit.
I heard Playboy donated to your cause, right? So can you tell me about that?
It's called Women's Voices.
Yeah.
And they gave us a $10,000 check.
So she's like talking about women's empowerment, and she's like, we gotta like show them like how to live for domestic violence, and then he goes like this.
I'm just gonna remind you, in New York City, you can be topless here legally.
Yeah, it's a little cold right now.
It's a little.
He's right. I mean, it was
But
definitely.
why did he even say that?
Wouldn't you feel uncomfortable though, like walking around naked and like a 5-year-old is there?
The only reason why a 5-year-old thinks there's something wrong with the naked human body is because we teach them that.
As we should.
No, we shouldn't.
You think they should never have a sense of shame?
Well, we're talking about topless. We're not talking about showing your genitals. What's wrong with that?
No, we're saying naked. Guys couldn't be naked.
Why?
Why?
Because
You have less to show.
several times throughout the day, they...
Never mind.
Why are you saying several times a day? How often? Several times a day? Several.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
I love these guys. I do. But my true love is Oxygen. I mean, it's true love. You got snapped at 6, buried in the backyard at 7, a wedding and a murder at 8. Whew! It's gonna be a cruel summer on Oxygen.